Be taking a look at stock ticker symbol CATB. We covered this one. Looks like on Friday. It's going to be right here. Looks like I went through this one myself. Joe wasn't here to go through it. That's why we're going to be taking a look at it again. So, anyways, taking a look at where this was, 221 right here. It was up a little bit, but what happened here, if I remember correctly, it started really rallying right around the time that we were going over this chart, and I put it on a technical analysis alert because it's above all simple day moving averages. And more importantly, coming back here into the chart, there's nothing between this entire area, meaning that, in my opinion, it could go right up to that 329 area fairly quick. Okay, it really could, because there's nothing between there to really hold you down as far as resistance levels. I mean, the 226, I put that in here, 226, because that was a level that this tapped at, but that's not that heavy of a resistance. I mean, that's just that day, people probably sold up there at the top. So, yeah, just got to get through there because of people that were flipping it throughout the day, intraday traders or whatever. So, I mean, obviously, start pulling back down here, and that would have been the first sign that it's losing interest, but it's still shocking, in my opinion. I did not expect that. And then today, you guys opened up much lower from where you guys closed at Friday. And now, my personal opinion, I thought this one was going to keep going up. Hey, you know what? You can't be right every time. I try as often as I can, but it didn't prove itself here. What I would be looking for again, I mean, the 0157 area, I would really, really like to see hold. I really would, to, go ahead and continue to keep a possibility of that. I'm trying to put up one more line here. All right, so it looks like the $0.09 in the 3.2 area is going to be two more support levels that I would definitely watch. But you guys are still above the 30-day simple moving average, which in my personal opinion is definitely still positive. $1.68 right now, it seems to be a support. And then the $1.46 underneath that. I will watch how it plays out. Hopefully the buying pressure picks up. And remember, if that buying pressure comes in, you see how fast it moves. There's nothing in between here. It could go up just as fast as it's down right now. I'll hand it over to you.
All right, so they had a press release today, and it's Catabasis Pharmaceuticals present at the 2017 Muscular Dystrophy Association Scientific Conference. So, let's see. Catabasis Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, and today they announced that it will present data from Part B of the MOVE DMD trial of edosalinexit. I can't even, I'm going to butcher that word anyways. So for the treatment of Duchenne muscular dystrophy at the 2017 Muscular Dystrophy Association Scientific Conference to be held March 19th through the 22nd in Arlington, Virginia at the Hyatt Regency in Crystal City. So Joanne Donovan, MD, PhD, Chief Medical Officer of Catabasis, will deliver oral and poster presentations titled MOVE DMD phase half trial of edosalone exant, an FNKB inhibitor in 4 to 7-year-old patients with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. The oral presentation will take place on Wednesday, March 22nd, 2017 from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. The poster presentations will take place during the poster sessions on Monday, March 20th, 2017 from 6:45 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. and on Tuesday, March 21st, 2017 from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's see. So about that edosalinate CAT 104. So edosalinate is an investigational oral small molecule that is being developed as potential disease-modifying therapy for all patients affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy, regardless of their underlying mutation. Edosalinate exhibits NP, a protein that is activated in Duchenne and drives inflammation and fibrosis, muscle degeneration, and suppresses muscle regeneration. In animal models of DMD, edosalinates, I'll just say EDA, produce beneficial effects in skeletal, diaphragm, and cardiac muscle and improve function. The FDA has granted orphan drug, fast track, and rare pediatric disease designations, and in Europe, the European Commission has granted orphan medicinal product designation to EDA for the treatment of DMD. We have previously reported safety, tolerability, and reduction in NFKB activity in phase 1 trials in adults. We are currently conducting the MOVE DMD trial and 3-part clinical trial investigation, the safety and efficiency of EDA in boys ages 4 to 7 affected with DMD. Any confirmed mutation, Part A of the trial evaluated safety, tolerability, and pharmacokinetics of FMKN target engagement with it's basically, it goes on and on about the whole actual study of it all. So, I mean, that right there, that's something obviously you'd probably want to look at the presentations and obviously the actual other ones, like the oral presentation, if you could watch. I'm not sure if it's going to be visually, like if they're going to have it like streaming or whatnot, if they'll have a tape of it, but
Right.
the actual, the other presentations, the poster presentations. So the other thing that I've noticed when I was looking at into this, because obviously I've been looking at it for like 4 minutes, is in the filings, this latest filing. Let's see, this SC13GA. So I pulled that up really quick. I want to see what it was about, and just a name that caught my attention on here was Exhibit A. It's Abigail P. Johnson is a director, the chairman and chief executive officer of FMR LLC. And they're members of the Johnson family, including Abigail Johnson of Provident, are the predominant owners directly and through trusts of Series B voting common shares of FMMR LLC, representing 49% of the voting power of FMMR LLC. It's basically the Johnson family group. So, but when I go up here, it's basically showing the amount beneficially owned. It's saying 0. So I don't know what happened here, what's going on with it. I'd have to obviously, that's something you probably want to look into more too, like with this right here. And obviously you go back on different ones because there's a bunch of them. There's a few different things. There's obviously a lot of things going on with this company and for the amount of time I'm putting into it. So if you're interested in this company, you obviously want to do your due diligence. And by doing so, you go right over to that CATB board over there on Investors Hangout. From there, you can go to the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news. Definitely pay attention to the filings. Go through them. I mean, there's a bunch of them from, the Form 4s and I'd say from the last like few months, definitely. See what's going on with the company that way. I mean, you obviously want to always do your due diligence, and that's where I'd be starting. Obviously, with the financials, the buy rating. If you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using Investors Hangout daily by posting over there on that CATB board.
All right, there you go with the chart. Also, let me put in the price here. I keep forgetting to do that. I don't know why, but I do. There we go. All right, so $1.67 buying dropped off here, but can still move. Yeah, all right, so buying drop off here, but can still move up quick, in my opinion. Resistance at $2.77, $3.29. Support at $1.57, $1.32. In $0.09. Chart is still bullish. Like I said, I personally thought this was going to keep going. I really, really did. I mean, I try to keep the calls as accurate as possible, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't call them all. I get that. Everybody gets that. You'll have it. So CATB, if you follow the stock, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Get out there and share this video with others. If you have a hot stock you'd like to share with us, head over to investorshangout.com/live.